objectives for this speech are: analyse audience regarding the speaker's chosen subject, focus the presentation at the audience's level of knowledge, build a supporting case for each major point using information gathered through research, and effectively use at least one visual aid to enhance the audience's understanding. I made a point of asking this speaker his proudest moment in terms of being a sporting Canadian, and it was pretty easy because straight away it was Sidney Crosby game-winning goal overtime against the States. Footnote to the speaker, he is also the recently elected club president. Please help me welcome our second speaker tonight, the title of the speech, Distinguished One, Cliff Time. It's 5 to 7 minutes, Madam Time.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. As individual members, we all have our own goals and reasons for joining Toastmasters, things that we may be aspiring to work towards. For some, it may be just becoming more comfortable speaking in front of an audience. For others, it may be wanting to develop stronger leadership skills. And still others, it may be something completely different, like just becoming more proficient in the English language. The reasons for joining will be as diverse as the membership itself. But while we, as individuals, may have our own goals that we are working towards, the clubs, as entities, also have their own goals that they have before them. They're called distinguished club goals. And I'm going to be speaking with you tonight about them. And the reason why is because for new members, it is another aspect of Toastmasters that you should be aware of. But also for senior members, it's always good to get a reminder about the Distinguished Club program and what we're trying to achieve with it. Now, the Distinguished Club program is a set of 10 goals that is put forward before the clubs by Toastmasters International. And there's 10 of them, which I've listed on this handout that you have before you. The first one is for 2 members to complete their competent communication manuals. The second goal is to have 2 more members also complete their competent communication manuals. Goal number 3 is to have 1 member achieve an advanced communication manual, such as advanced communication bronze, silver, or gold. And then goal number 4 is to have another member achieve the same thing. Goal number 5 is to have 1 member receive a leadership award, such as Competent Leader Manual Award or an Advanced Leadership Award, such as Advanced Leadership Bronze, Silver, or even a Distinguished Toastmaster Award. And then goal number 6 is to have another member do likewise. Goal number 7 is to have the club add 4 new members during the course of the year, and if the club adds 4 new members on top of that, then they have reached the 8th goal of the Distinguished Club program. Goal number 9, math was never my strong suit, is to have a minimum of 4 club officers attend the club officer training sessions in each of June and December. And then last but not least is to have the semi-annual reports and district and the officer list submitted in a timely manner. So as you can see, the club goals themselves are fairly straightforward, and the program itself is pretty simple. The more goals that a club achieves, the higher the level of recognition that's elicited from Toastmasters International. And the recognition or the designations are listed also in the handout in the second box. So if a club completes 5 of the 10 goals, then it gets recognized as a distinguished club. If it achieves 7 out of those 10 goals, then it gets recognition of Select Distinguished Club. And then last, if the club completes 9 out of the 10 goals, then it will receive President's Distinguished Club recognition. Now, what you'll notice is that a lot of these club goals may coincide with what you may have set out as your own individual goals. If your goal is to become a better public speaker, then that means that you're going to be working through one of the communication manuals, be it the Competent Communicating Manual or one of the advanced manuals. If one of your goals is to become a more capable leader, then that means you're going to be working through the Competent Leader Manual, or perhaps taking a leadership position within the club or Toastmasters International, which would give you credit towards an advanced leadership position. The thing is that the reasons why Toastmasters came up with this Distinguished Club program is because of that. What they found was that a distinguished club is a thriving club. What they've noticed is that clubs that tend to get any of these levels of recognition tend to be the healthiest. And really it makes sense when you think about it, because if your club is adding 8 new members per year, then that means it's going to have a healthy and robust membership. If your club has individuals that are dedicated to working towards their individual goals, then that means that they're going to be reaching or receiving their communication and leadership awards in time and manner. And if you have club officers that are attending the club officer training sessions, then that means that they're going to be better prepared to fulfill the requirements for the respective offices, which is going to benefit the club itself in its day-to-day and week-to-week operations. So the thing is, I think that each and every single one of these goals is achievable for our club. I firmly believe that it is within the grasp of our club to achieve a President's Distinguished Club status. So my challenge and question to you is, what goals are you working on for the coming year? What do you hope to achieve within the club? Because I think with all of us pulling our small weight by doing our part to work on our individual goals, we'll all be able to help the club reach its own goal, elevating itself from just, instead of a run-of-the-mill other club, to a distinguished one. Mr. Toastmaster.